live, and we are.
Zarataro, how could you say that? How
Oh
could you say that
no!
right before we go live?
I know, right? I didn't have my little beeper with me, so everyone heard all of what I just said, all of the hard R's.
Oh my god, you just leaned into it. Okay.
Oh yeah, no, hey, you're not gonna catch me off guard. I'm Zarataro, and this is the talk show. Yo, you like that? Our first episode of season 2, and we are here with RoyceGGaming. How are you doing, my good man?
I am great. He didn't say any hard R's. Just so hey, look, your logo's covering my face. Wonderful.
Yeah, I forgot. I gotta move. I gotta move it. it's
It's fine. It's
working. It's
great. It's
working.
wonderful.
Everything's working. What was I doing today? Oh yeah, this is a talk show where I bring on guests and we talk about something that they enjoy or have created or hobby, obsession, all sorts of good stuff like that. So there we go. I got the
Yeah, what's
logo
one
at
of
the
the
right spot
what's
now.
one of the most interesting things that someone has come in to talk to you about?
Egan Karen came onto the show and he talked about learning how to actually like model and rig VTubing, like VTubers.
Yo.
So I got to learn all about like all like the different like skeleton stuff and like the points of interaction and like how like difficult it is to sometimes have the spine set perfectly. It's
Fascinating.
no, but we've talked about everything on here, but we haven't actually talked about a book before. So this is the first time we're going to be doing that.
Really?
We've talked about comic books before,
Ah, a
but
comic book
never
writing or comic book reading?
reading. Enjoyment of the kind. A lot of Spider-Man talk, a little bit of Green Lantern talk.
Nice, nice. One of my friends before I started VTubing went to a pretty prestigious comic book school, and now he's a comic book artist for a
Oh
living, which is
wow.
fucking awesome.
Yo, if you can get in that industry, that's good. There are a lot of starving artists, but thanks to the internet, it's a lot easier to be like a self-published comic book person too. You don't have to be
Speaking of
with one of the bank
self-published,
four. Self-published? What? Oh, right. Well, first, introduce yourself for those that may not know who you are, which I could never imagine. But tell them who
I
you are, what you're about.
I don't think. Listen, like you have an audience that I don't have, so I'm sure there's people who don't know who I am. Hi, I'm RoyceGGaming. I am a VTuber, scientist VTuber, werewolf. I do a lot of retro horror games, and I wrote a book.
And you wrote a book.
Yeah.
Nice. I'm going to ask you questions about this book. I hope you're prepared. Oh no, you
Oh, what the
disappeared.
fuck happened? There's a storm outside, so it's very possible that my internet is acting up because of that. But what do you do? What do you do?
That's all right. That's all right. You'll be back here in a second. I'm sure. Maybe. Possibly.
Oh, is it fucking the day? Is it Tuesday? The day is Tuesday the day where Steam does its fucking thing?
Is there any like rhyme to the reason?
Yeah, every week, Steam like updates their servers and shit, the maintenance day, and I don't remember if it's Tuesday or Thursday. It might be Tuesday. It might be today. When is Steam maintenance? Yep, fucking right now. Today and right now. Fuck.
I see. Then give me 1 second. I have a PNG of you. I'm just gonna slap it on here for now.
All right. I mean, do you have Fugi? Just like fucking drag the Fugi thing
Oh yeah.
onto OBS.
So I don't have my Fugi on this scene.
What? Just go to the one that does. Copy the fucking source and then paste it into this one.
Oh right, I can do studio mode.
Must I hold your hand? I'm sorry. I went to
Oh
school for
oh
studio production, so this shit kind of like is second nature to me.
oh no! Trust me, I'm well aware how slapdash, uh um, I can be at times. Let's see. Okay, Fugi. No, not that one. This one.
I think
Okay.
one of the most underrated skills besides audio, which is shocking that's underrated, skills in VTubing and content and streaming in general is being able to manipulate OBS while live and not panic. Because when things fuck up on OBS, it can be very stressful, especially when people are watching. But it's really fun when you get shit working live.
Yeah. And ta-da! Okay, I got you.
Hell yeah! I need to get an updated one because I have changed my primary shirt and colors, but it's close enough. People know
Close
that's me.
enough. But yay, we got you back on the show. There we go. All right. So we're the subject of today is going to be your book. All right. What is a book?
What is a book?
Yeah, we got to start. Got to start at zero.
That's great. A book? That's a good question. What is a fucking book? A collection of words combined and distributed as one work.
I like that. That's a good description of what a book is.
Be it an ebook, a short story collection, a novel, a novella, eh. A nonfiction. Yeah, so that's a book. I wrote a fiction novel length novel.
Oh, that's cool. What's it called?
It's called Bureau Arcana: The Twists of Fate.
Oh, nice. Do you have like a really like smexy anime girl on the front cover, like I see on all those Amazon Kindle books?
I should. Oh! I can send you the cover and you can put it on stream. Zautaro. Where is it? Where's my cover? Calm down. Calm down. I just talked about finicking live under pressure, and now
doing
it's
stuff
time to
on,
put money where my
doing
mouth
stuff
is.
live, baby. We're doing it live.
Yeah, you got the hardest stuff. You gotta take it and then put it on your stream. But here's the cover. There's sadly there's n- most of my main characters are men, which I realize might be a huge market that I'm missing out on. Both straight men who like sexy women and women who want someone to identify with. There are a couple women in it, but like most of the main characters are men, and that's not just. Anyway, hi, I'm Royce. I wrote a book.
I thank you. I'm so excited to talk about this book.
Look how big it is.
I'm fixing it. I'm fixing it.
It's okay. Whenever I put my cover on screen, the same shit happens.
Ah,
And it is that big.
that's the difference with season 2 of Yo You Like That. We do things live.
And the reason it's so big is because I need it to be 600 DPI for a 5.5 by 8.5 cover,
No, you need
and
that. Otherwise, you're gonna get a whole bunch of like weird dithering.
and blurring, and so yeah, it's a huge file.
Bureau
It looks.
Arcana: The Twist of Fate. That's so cool.
Thank you, Misha Petrov, also known as Psycho. He did that design. He also did the Bureau Arcana logo. And he did my logo. He's done a fucking lot of art for me, a lot of assets for me. Incredible work.
Nice. So, how long ago did you start writing this book?
I want to say after my first year anniversary or around then, because for my first year anniversary, I wrote a short story, and I was like, I really like this. The short story that took place in the Bureau Arcana, the government organization that I, Royce, work at in lore.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I can do a lot more with that. I can write about my whole backstory, and I did. That was just going to be a short story, but then I kept adding characters that aren't me, and it became a whole novel.
Okay, so like your inspiration kind of started from like your VTuber lore.
Yeah, exactly. Because
Oh wow.
VTuber lore is one of the most it's one of the most interesting things about VTubers, and I feel like no one really makes the best of it, the most of it. And I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna make the most of it. I'm gonna write a book series, and I did it.
That's awesome. Like wow, I did. Like I spent a good bit of time like thinking about my lore and stuff, but like I would never actually like think to actually like expand on it into the physical world. That's super neat.
Thank you.
What kind of references were like an inspiration into the writing?
I have a picture for that as well. I posted it actually on a Twitter the other day. Not the other day, today. I posted my bookshelf with all of my influences.
Oh, cool.
Uh, a lot of from Edgar Allan Poe to Junji Ito, like the whole origins of Lovecraftian horror, Gothic horror, and that
Nice.
King of Yellow's been probably my biggest influence, which is funny because it's the smallest book of like Lovecraft and Edgar Allan Poe. But good God, I fucking love the King of Yellow.
I had a big Poe book back in the day, but I lost it whenever I moved between
Aww.
places. The book just disappeared out of nowhere. I'm like, oh no, where'd you go?
Aww. Hello, Yoshi Manx.
Yoshi
Jean.
Man,
Yo.
hello.
Yoshi Man X. Oh my fucking god.
It took me a bit the first time too.
It's just a couple of X's removed from an Xbox Live name. Welcome in. Sorry to make fun of your name immediately. It's a great name though.
Yo, from Junji Ito. Okay, not Uzumaki.
Not Uzumaki, which I had the choice between Go and Uzumaki, and I just picked Go. I don't know why I picked Go. It just spoke to me more. I need to get Uzumaki though. And right next to that is a collection of shorts from Junji. I need to get Uzumaki though.
Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, no, Junji Ito's a style that is for sure. It blends well with Lovecraft stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But
Like if you look
okay,
at that picture, it's besides like Bloodborne and House of Leaves on the far end, which I put there because of the book sizes. It's from like Edgar Allan Poe, which is kind of the origin of all weird fiction and Lovecraftian horror in general. Then the King of Yellow, which inspired the King in Yellow, and the King in Yellow, which inspired Lovecraft. So I kind of
oh,
just
so it actually goes in order like that. I've always was kind of curious what came first, the Poe or the Lovecraft.
it was Poe. What? You can just look at their birth dates and tell, man. But anyway, sorry. But that's not fair to you. I've been like researching this shit pretty hyper fixatedly when writing my book. Like fucking Edgar Allan Poe. I mean, Lovecraft wrote a story that has what the fuck's it called? But anyway, it talks about like the yellow sign and the order of the yellow sign, and which is a sequel from the King in Yellow, and a lot of the King in Yellow has references to specifically the Mask of the Red Death from Edgar Allan Poe. Hi.
Well, there we go. I got some extra reading to do after this.
Mm-hmm.
So
And
do
they're
you?
short stories, so they're not that. Sorry to cut you off. So
Oh
you
yeah,
can
no.
read like the Mask of Red Death, and you can read the fucking the Mask from the King. Well, all of the King in Yellow. Look how thin that is. And
I
you
can
can
knock that out
read
in a day.
yeah, that one story from the Cthulhu Mythos. Anyway, hi, I'm Royce.
Hi, Rice.
I get really nervous when talking about my interests. Forgive me.
No, I think it's great. So now that you've got this done, do you plan to make it a series, or is it just like a standalone thing? Or
I do plan on making it a series. I'm already workshopping and outlining what I want to do, which is intimidating and scary as hell for me because I remember because like the amount of work I've put into this fucking thing, and it's like almost done, it's almost out, it's almost published, and then it just dawned on me like I have to do all of this again. I'm like, oh god, but I'm like
they
kind of
say
excited
it's
about it.
easier the second time, right? I don't know if I
Mm-hmm.
believe them, but
See, I'm not sure it will be because like a lot of my ideas are out, and I need to like brainstorm new ideas.
oh man. So as far as like the process, when I think about like writing, I think about first like making like a an overlay of like sorting things, like sorting your beginning, your rising,
Mm-hmm.
action, your climax, your denouement or whatever they call the resolution.
Denouement?
Yeah, the
Denouement.
denouement.
I'm
Oh,
sorry, fucking asshole.
denouement. Yeah.
It's French.
I want some quesadillas.
Quesadillas, poor fever.
So yeah, denouement. Then the conclusion. Like, did you kind of like follow that kind of thing, or did you write it more of just kind of like actions like in a order, or?
Kind of. I like. It was originally just gonna be like an expansion of my lore, my background lore. So I kind of like tried to write out how I got infected with werewolfism, how I got involved with the Bureau Arcana, how I cured my werewolfism. What ended up happening was I never ended up curing my werewolfism in this book. Um, I kind of like spanned out how that happened, and then I had a bunch of ideas for characters that I wanted to bring into the Bureau Arcana, so I had to like write backstories for them. So this book is kind of structured as like the first half is a collection of stories in centering around one character and how
Hmm.
they learned about and joined the Bureau Arcana. Then the second half is about those characters interacting with each other, learning each other, and learning about. Well, the B plot is kind of weaved throughout. Learning about a darker side of the Bureau Arcana that they want to potentially fight against, and then the final act is a huge brawl inside the Bureau Arcana.
Yeah, you gotta have a huge like fight scene at the very end.
So many fucking fight scenes. Jesus Christ! Most of my book is the final act. Not really, but like the final act is the largest part of my book.
Do you have a character that like takes off their shirt by the lapel and then is like has this like just Eldridge like writing on his back?
That's not far off. There is an Eldritch. There's a character, Miles Prince, who, uh, who is who shares his body with an elder god, and I love him. He's my favorite. It's hard to pick a
Oh,
favorite, but
okay.
like I think he might be my favorite.
It's not you, the main character. No.
Yeah, you know what? It was supposed to be about my lore. I'm barely in it, man.
That's what I like to hear. That styling,
which,
profiling.
which is because like I'm not that interesting. I'm just like a werewolf scientist. There's a little bit to explore there, and then there's like it is very related to the major conflict of the book, but like it's way more interesting what the other characters deal with. I think.
Okay, sounds neat. There's been a push of like I want to say the anime light novel style bleeding into like regular like American English literature. Just in
Mm-hmm.
like the flow of story progression, character introduction, settings, that kind of thing.
That is a
Did you
huge
feel like any
influence.
kind of like push? Okay, so that was kind of
Yeah.
like an influence for you
Yeah,
going
yeah,
on.
yeah, yeah. Incredibly. Like I imagine, like if this ever gets adapted into a visual media, it would probably be an anime or a Western anime.
Yeah, like your Avatar, Castlevania.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Yes, exactly. Ooh. So yeah, I need this book to sell well, so I can sell it as an adaptation.
I believe it. Although for an adaptation, the title's a little short. I think you're gonna have to add about like 15 different words if you want to like really
What?
get in the market for.
Burikana, Twisted Fate, parentheses, the story, what with the Elder Gods and werewolves and shit, end parentheses. Is that better?
There, that's a lot better. Now you're guaranteed a spot.
That's a really funny name.
I mean, it basically just rolls off the tongue.
It kind of what with the werewolves and elder gods and shit. Yeah, dude. Oh God, you're funny.
Thank you. I have my moments. uh, blah blah blah. My brain did a reset. But yeah, interpretation. So you said you would like imagine it probably becoming into a anime style. Have you thought about more going to like comics?
I have considered that because I have an artist friend and I've been a comic book artist friend and I've been curious. I've been nervous to bug them because they're very busy with a lot of other projects right now.
Ah, that's fair.
Because it's like, hey, read this book. I know you're busy, but read this thing and tell me if you can draw it. Thank you. Because he's not cheap. He's like, here's a piece of work he did like way like when I first started VTubing, like before like he was still in college at the time or like just finishing up college, and I needed to commission him. Where is it? It's like one of my most famous pieces. Here it is. A tarot card
Ooh, fancy. The
because
moon. The
all
moon's
of the
always so depressing
agents.
in Persona.
I'm oh fuck, I kind of am.
little tragic, a little tragedy there.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Fucking hell, read the book. The character Royce goes through some shit. But yeah, all of the agents of the Bureau Arcana are named after tarot of the major Arcana. So there's a
Okay.
lot of fucking characters I had to write.
And then some you got to save for next time, right?
Mm-hmm. Here's a huge problem because like I wrote the book with a lot of characters being introduced in the Bureau Arcana, and So there had to be characters who were already certain roles that these characters would then have to take over. So I had to write a bunch of characters specifically to die. And spoiler alert, but I'm not gonna spoil who dies. But you'll fucking just God, yeah, I had yeah.
I was gonna say I'm feeling like some Demon Slayer vibes here. Yeah, we just wrote all these characters and introduced like 12 of them, and but 3 or 4 of them are probably gonna die in the next arc.
Like I wrote it like so many of the characters I wrote kind of to be disposable. Like this character's gonna die, so I'm just gonna like write like something that I'm not gonna put too much thought into, and that ended up one of those characters ended up being one of my favorite characters in the book. And it's not Miles, it's not the Elder God. I don't want to say who it is or hint at who it is because then you'll know how it ends up. But God, a character who I wrote before when I started writing it, I was like this character has to die. That's their sole goal. Ended up becoming deeply integral to the entire story.
There's a skit, I forget if it's like SNL or like one of the other ones where it's like, "Hi, I'm a fantasy character coming into my role. We're doing a live adaptation of the movie, right? Cool. I got all these parts. How does it end?" And they don't tell him. And he's like, "Oh my god, I die. Oh my god, I die. That's the end, isn't it? I die." And they're like, "No, no. I mean, yeah, yo, yeah."
No, yeah, yeah.
When you were thinking of like different kinds of like media that it could be turned into, was there any like inspirations you have? Because I know like live action versions of like Walking Dead, Reacher, a lot of stuff is like that is coming out of like novels.
Have you
Um,
read the Reacher books? I love the Reacher books, man.
I
I
have
haven't
not,
watched the show yet.
but I watched season 1 and now I want to read the Reacher books.
Oh God, they're so good. They're so fun. I like he's a very like Lee Child, the writer of Reacher books. He's very detail oriented. Like one fight scene could take pages. Like one move of one fight scene can take multiple pages, and it's
Ooh.
gripping. I don't write like that. I don't have that kind of skill. My fight scenes are someone who beta read it said they're very like television. They describe what's happening and the impact of that, but they don't go into like the deep emotional detail that Jack Reacher does. Great book series though.
Gotcha. You not the Harry Dresden. This is all the intricacies of the spell before I throw it at you.
Yeah. Oh my fucking god, the Dresden Files, another big influence. I would. Yeah. Fucking love the Dresden Files. That's
I love
probably
them
my
too.
biggest influence. Yeah.
Harry Dresden's so good. It's like people are like Harry Potter. I'm like, nah, man, Harry
Harry
Dresden.
Dresden.
That's
That's
where it's
also a
at.
TV show.
Yeah, I tried watching that TV show. I didn't like it that much.
So
um,
people know who Harry Dresden is. That's fantastic. Maybe there is a market for my book. It doesn't like the magic is very simplified comparatively. Like characters do have magic, characters do have spells, but a lot of the more paranormal things are more like creature based in this book. Like werewolves, vampires, eldritch creatures, and all that stuff. And it's also like it's a huge focus is like the characters who wield these powers.
hmm
Like their powers are kind of incidental to their lives, are kind of in the way. It's like, I don't want to. I feel like I'm gushing about like, ooh, I'm so proud of my book, but like I really like it. I had to read it out loud, and I had to do nothing all week last week except for just read my book with in a stone cold room. There was nothing to do for me except read that book, and I didn't lose my mind doing it. So
that's good. A lot of people it would either drive them crazy or they'd be like, nah, I don't want. I don't like that part anymore. I don't like that part
mm-hmm.
anymore.
It feels cringy as fuck, but like sometimes I was reading my book, I was like, damn, I wrote that. Fuck.
I remember when I was younger, I was in it was a contest where you had to read to like a group of people, and I did Edgar Poe's The Telltale Heart, and I thought I did really good, like enunciation in regards to like it being like the thrill up to the end whenever like the guy kind of goes crazy. And then the person after me, they did Charlotte's Web, and they started crying at a part, and they won
Oh,
because
classic.
because the audience started crying.
Crying is a cheat code for amateur acting. If you can manage to cry, you're gonna get accolades. Not saying that's bad. I'm just saying, people are impressed by crying.
People are impressed by crying. I wish I could cry on command. I could get out of a lot more speeding tickets. Are there any? I know you said you hadn't watched like Reacher, but are there any other like books to media that you've enjoyed in like the past while? Because a lot of stuff is getting some kind of version, whether it's a cartoon, whether it's an anime, whether it's a live action.
The Jack Reacher movie was really funny. I
That was
really
Tom
enjoyed
Cruise,
it.
right?
Yeah, who's not Jack Reacher?
Oh my God, no! Like he's so small in
Yeah,
comparison.
Jack Reacher is like an iconically large man, and the fact that Tom Cruise cast himself as Jack Reacher is fucking insane to me. It's so
But
funny.
Tom Cruise sees himself in a way that regular people don't see him. I feel
Mm-hmm.
like that's the best definition I can give for that man.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let's see. Other adaptations. Speaking of Poe, there was that one television show that modernized it. I didn't really watch all of that yet though, because it's a bit edgy. But a lot of Edgar Allan Poe is really edgy, like comically edgy.
It is very comically edgy.
Like, have you read The Predicament by Edgar Allan Poe?
It's been years. I,
Like,
I
it's a parody, but like it's so comically gruesome.
I won't lie. I used to be like really into Poe, and then I fell into a Sherlock Holmes
Yo,
story well.
yo, do you have a favorite Sherlock Holmes story?
um, the Scarlet Band.
Oh, okay. No, you mixed up two
Oh,
names.
I mixed up
The
two names.
study.
Not the Scarlet Band. The Speckled Band.
There, yeah, yeah. That's his favorite. That's Conan Doyle's favorite. Yeah, that's a great one. One of my favorites is the Engineer's Thumb
Oh,
because
I
there's
like
not
that
much
one
mystery in
too.
it, but like it's
No,
really
it's not.
funny.
It's all about like trying to guess like it's like a geo guesser, but you don't have all the hints.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Okay, okay. Good test. You have read that one. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
good.
I was gonna say yeah, I used to like watch them whenever they were on Netflix. The Jeremy Brett version of Sherlock
Mm.
Holmes, and like I felt like that was like the ones that feel the most true to the storybooks.
Mm-hmm. You ever watch
Compare,
the modern adaptation with Cumberbatch?
I did.
Did you watch it all?
Yeah, yeah.
What? You don't think it's a fucking masterpiece?
I think that the first season had a lot of potential,
Uh huh.
and then it
Fuck me.
just kind of gets bad, worse from there. Like
I've
the
never seen a
the
show shit the bad as bad shit the bed as bad as that show did.
Heroes is the only other one I can think of in comparison that just
Oh
like
fuck.
shot itself in the foot and then fell off a cliff.
Oh my god. I've watched video essays about just how systemically bad Sherlock was.
I can't help it. Like not the last season is just like god awful, like terrible in itself, but it really does just like fall apart once like the main central villain is kind of like just like done with.
Which
Uh,
is crazy because like Moriarty's barely in the stories.
yeah, no, he's there for a story and a half.
Yeah. Like he's there for a story where Sherlock Holmes dies, and then he's like referencing the end of the Valley of Fear once, and then that's it.
That's it. But he's so mysterious. Of course, that's also like Arlene Adler. She was only
Mm-hmm.
in like one story too, and then
Mm-hmm.
everyone retconned or fanshipped or fan fictioned. I mean, her
Mm-hmm.
coming back and having like duels of intelligence and stuff.
Well, it's because in that short story she does beat Sherlock.
Oh yeah, no, squarely.
So
Oh,
many Sherlock Holmes stories, Sherlock doesn't solve the fucking mystery at the end. It's kind of funny. Like the engineer's thumb. They find like where the fucking coin press was, and like where are the criminals? I don't fucking know.
shit
What am I
caught
gonna do about my
fire.
missing thumb?
Shit caught
I don't
fire,
know.
bro. I don't know what to tell you. What was it? The five pips or like the five orange pips or whatever. It's like
Mm-hmm.
here's what you do, my good man. You don't take any private or like secret road, stay in public, and get on the train and just go and don't look back. And then what happens in like the next paragraph? Oh, they found him dead.
Fucking right. It's like all the girls like, oh, they'll never destined to find what happened to him because my mates called me out to cricket and fuck this story.
Yeah, you gotta have balls to be able to write like that. It's like, yeah, the solution is
Mhm.
right here, and then whoop, it didn't work out. Oh well.
They make for great reads. I fucking love the Sherlock Holmes stories.
Oh yeah, I'll
Also,
go back to them every now and then.
Sherlock Holmes also heavily inspired by Edgar Allan Poe. Not Professor, Detective Dupin in 3 Edgar Allan Poe stories is the proto Sherlock Holmes. And when you read them, they feel very much like that.
I never thought about those, but yeah, you're right. Holy shit.
I mean, he does the same like trick. Like the narrator's just like walking around, and Dupin just like does the Sherlock Holmes detective trick on him. It's great.
I can see all. I can see everything, the littlest details, and they make all of the answers.
Mm-hmm. I'm attuned to every data point.
Ah, sometimes they should just stop at one.
Fucking like Moffat's not a good writer.
Oh my
He's not a
god,
good
he's not.
showrunner. He's a great
Uh,
writer, but like,
give him an episode. He did the
mm-hmm,
Weeping Angels episode, right?
mm-hmm, exactly.
Yeah, that was a good episode by itself.
Yeah, he also did the Empty Child, which is a 2-parter, Empty Child and the Doctor Dances. Also a great episode. And then give him a fucking whole like season arc, and he just doesn't.
Oh man, what if that was like the only way you could get a uh show is if Moffat was the his showrunner? Would you take the deal?
I probably would because he's very successful and people watch what he does. So, except for Jekyll, no one watches Jekyll. So yeah, I'd take that deal. Damn good deal.
Damn good deal. Get a big name behind it. People are gonna watch it just because.
Mm-hmm.
I would take the deal too.
I'd take the deal. Damn good deal.
I was gonna
Agreed.
say yeah, no, I don't care about shit. I want money.
Well, I care about shit, but like, 1, money, and 2, experience, and 3, working with like an established, very like he is a talented writer. Who knows? Uh,
Look, sometimes
the
integrity
opportunity's
has a
fun.
price. Integrity over opportunity, or vice
I say
versa.
that, but like I'm gonna shill the fuck out of my book every opportunity I can for the next year. It's gonna be
Yay!
obnoxious.
Once it's finished, I will shill it as well.
It's finished. It's coming out on March 28th, so prepare. Not March 20th, February 28th. So
It's
soon.
2 Fridays from now, 2 Saturdays from now.
Yeah, the day after Resident Evil 9 comes out.
I mean, you could buy both at the same time.
Yeah, like a $20 book or even a $5 ebook is way cheaper than a 60 to 70. How much is Resident Evil 9 right now?
It's probably 70
All right.
and 90 for the season pass one.
Oh, season pass. It's 70. Yep, 69.99.
We're in the
Good
worst
God.
timeline.
And then $80 for the deluxe edition. What the fuck?
Oh,
is
only
this
80 for the
game?
deluxe edition.
That is surprisingly good. What does that come with? Costumes, filters, charms, and fucking weapon skins. So fuck all.
Oh my god, that's terrible. That's so bad.
I mean, it's only $10, but still, yeah.
It's probably not even like the cool costumes either. Like Leon with the pinstrip shirt and the scarf
Nope.
from
But you get
RE6.
like his lambskin coat from Resident Evil 4.
Yeah, it is an iconic coat. But he's an old man
Mm.
now. Let the guy wear something new.
Oh God. I'm so scared to see how they're gonna massacre him in this game. I don't know why. I don't know why I'm so like skeptical of Resident Evil 9. Maybe it's because like the remakes have been annoying me lately. But I'll hold out faith. Resident Evil 8 was fine. Resident Evil 7 was awesome.
It is kind of hard, like what to do with the series after a while. Like say your book takes off, and then
Mm.
you get like 10 books in.
Mm-hmm.
Like eventually, like the well, but actually probably not in the case of Hellier is a lot more like supernatural and eldritch, but like characters age and time changes, and a lot of people can't like actually like take a character and be ready to like retire them, if that makes
Hmm.
sense.
Well, you like assuming Leon was like 20 because he was a rookie cop, and 20 seems like a fair time. Maybe 22
I
just
think
got fresh
20.
out
I
of
think 20 was
university.
close to it, if I recall.
He would be like oh god, yeah. 57, 58. Okay, that's kind of old now, yeah. I mean, Chris is ancient, man. He was
Oh
the
yeah,
fucking stars operative for the first game. Oh god. Have you seen the CG movies of Resident Evil?
yes, I have. I've seen all of them except for the Netflix one that was like butchered into like three parts or whatever.
I think Infinite Darkness. I haven't seen that one too. I
Infinite
have it on
Darkness,
Blu-ray.
yes, I haven't seen that one, but I have seen all of them up to Death Island.
Ah, so you have seen Death Island?
Yes.
Yeah, I think Vendetta is my favorite because it has the most bonkers action scenes I've ever seen.
Oh my god, the level of gun fu mixed with
Yeah,
just nonsense. I'm watching it. I'm like, okay, if this was a QuickTime event, I'd be pressing trigger A. It's
if you haven't seen like the GIF of like Chris and the bad guy from that game, just like shooting and missing while like 2 feet from each other. It's just like from a feet from each other. It's just it's so funny. And then Leon shows up on a motorcycle from an elevator on the roof of the fucking building. Oh, it's so good.
I remember at the end of Death Island where it's like everyone's just having their moment. Like every big weapon from every Resident Evil game is just in that harbor, like dock
Mm-hmm.
kind of thing. It's like, up here's a rail cannon, here's an RPG, we got shotguns, we got assault rifles.
And fucking Chris and Leon haul that like what's the fucking word? Haul that huge ass rocket launcher. And you're like, oh, they're gonna shoot the giant monster with it. No, they
No,
shoot the fucking door down.
door
Aha! Now the
down.
monster's trapped in here with us. How does this help us? Fuck.
You find out the answer is mosquitoes, and it's like mosquitoes are just one step away from nanomachines. Is Resident Evil going
Mm-hmm.
to become Metal Gear Solid by the end?
It kind of already is, but they never go full like techno conspiracy. The level of restraint Resident Evil even though like in Vendetta they infect the entirety of New York, and then they all get better somehow.
Yeah, magic, I guess. I don't know.
Oh wait, there was fucking Resident Evil Revelations where there was an entire goddamn solar powered city that just got fucking blown the fuck up by terrorists. I
Oh
forgot about that.
man, never forget Terra Grigia. Pour one out for Terra
Oh
Grigia.
fuck god, I love Revelations, man.
I was
Oh
hoping
my god.
Revelations would have kept going with like a two, with like a three and a four,
Mm-hmm.
because like I like they went first person for the regular one, and I'm like, okay, have Resident Evil like keep experimenting with the first person style, sure, but have the
Mm-hmm.
Revelation series just be goofy side stories that play like the regular over the shoulder shit.
I agree. Because I love Resident Evil's non-mainline games so much. Some of them are terrible, but they're never boring.
I think it was like last year, like early in the year, I went through all of the Dead Aim series.
Oh, what'd you think? I did that too, like really early on.
I didn't hate them actually. Like Survivor One was just kind of like very surprising. Like nothing ever felt like a threat in that game.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Code Veronica Survivor felt like a arcade clusterfuck. I had no idea
Mm-hmm.
what I was doing in that one.
I fucking love that one. Oh, Tyrant's chasing me now. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh shit. Oh hey, there's Nemesis in Code Veronica. What? But then Dead Aim 2. Is it Dead Aim 2?
I think it's just Dead Aim.
Yeah, I guess
Because
yeah,
I
just
think it's
Dead
Resident Evil
Aim.
Survivors, then Survivors 2,
Survive.
then Dead Aim.
Yeah. That one was an experience, and I enjoyed it all the way up till the final boss fight, which I thought was the most bullshit kind of crap
Uh-huh.
ever. Trying to do it with a controller, and not like with a light gun.
Well, there's your problem. Like, use a fucking mouse.
I know I actually had the disc, and I was like, I'm gonna play it for realsies on my for realsy PS2, and I was like, yeah, I'm doing it. I'm doing the game.
Oh, okay. Never fucking mind. I kind of outed myself as someone who emulates, but fuck.
Oh no, trust me, I do a lot of that too. But but it was in this case where I had the disc, so I was like, I might as well
That's
do it.
awesome. I'm for on the 28th. I plan on speed running Resident Evil 1 on original hardware because I own the
Yo,
speedrunning boards for Resident Evil on PC, so I figured might as well do it on original hardware as well.
do it. And then it's one, not
Oh
the
yeah, you were
director's cut,
there when
right?
I spat around that one time.
Yeah, I accidentally like had the audio going twice. Oopsie. I remember.
I don't. Thank you for reminding me.
Yay!
But yeah, I love Resident Evil, so it's kind of fitting that I'm releasing my book a day after that game.
Resident Evil also a good inspiration.
Yes, huge. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, yeah, it is a huge inspiration. One of the main bad guys is an evil scientist. One of the main enemies is well using research to make creatures. It is very Resident Evil now that I think about it. Fuck.
Have you ever read the Resident Evil novels?
Yes, like a long time ago. That was like one of my
Man,
introductions into the series. Like I was a kid, I was in I think junior high, and I was reading Resident Evil 0 and Resident Evil 1. I never got past that because I lost Resident Evil 1 halfway through, and I was like, "Oh fuck."
oh, you didn't get to the part where Wesker gets torn apart by the monkeys?
No, I did not. What?
Damn. Yeah, that's how he dies in the first book.
Oh my god. What? What? Huh? The fuck?
Yeah, I was really surprised when that didn't happen in the game. I'm like, oh man, this is nothing like the novel.
Yeah, he just gets the fucking stabbed by tyrant. That happens in my book. There's a tyrant-like creature who stabs a character. Wow, wow, wow. I am a hack.
it's, it's called being inspired. It's not
Mm,
plagiarism.
it is different enough, I think. Like when you read the scene, the imagery of Resident Evil 1's climax will play in your mind. But it's different. It's
A
different
little
enough.
different. It's a little different.
Ah, it's a lot different. I'm so come on, buy my book. You'll see.
I'm excited. Let's see. All right, so when it comes to starting writing, do you have any advice for anyone like this a particular hamster, not naming any names? What if they wanted to start writing their own book? What's some advice you could offer?
Write and read, which it sounds like terrible advice, but I swear to God, like the hardest time I ever have writing is starting. Like I have the page
Mhm.
open and I'm just staring at the fucking blank screen. Also, like have a notes app, have a notes folder on like Google Drive or something on your computer and your phone that whenever you have an idea you can jot it down.
That's smart.
Like I outline kind of the whole arc I want, and then I go chapter by chapter. But once like the setup is done, you gotta start writing. No matter how many notes I wrote, no matter how much outlining I did, once I started writing, it never matches those notes.
The notes are
Like
just a suggestion. They're not a rule.
you read like, oh, the author died before he made the final book, so we wrote it based on the compiling of his notes. It's very true to what his original vision. No,
No.
the final product never matches the notes.
I doubt Mira had even like another chapter ready by the time he passed. I'm not gonna lie. Like they've just been winging it the whole time since then.
So I recommend try to write a word a sentence a day. That's really all it takes. Because once
A
you write
word,
that
a
one word or
sentence a
one
day.
sentence, you will start writing more. You're like, all right, I got that first sentence down. Let's go from there. But that's always like, how do you start the scene? Where do you start out? That's always the hardest part. But once you throw yourself in there and start writing, it kind of flows.
I have the hardest part like describing like where, like the environment of a situation
Mm-hmm.
whenever I'm trying to write something. Like characters, like I feel like they can kind of write themselves once you actually have their like personality down. But
Mm-hmm.
like, trying to describe a place.
Mm-hmm.
Like my brain wants to shut down and like defrost. It's
I
like,
hate
nope,
that.
sorry, you have no word.
I hate that too. I hate describing things. I got better at it as I wrote the book because this is like the first major thing. You can, if you read it, you will see my writing improve as the book like gets further towards the end. Uh, but like, yeah, I hate describing locations, and a lot of this book takes place in really interesting locations, so I had to describe them at least a little bit.
Hmm. There's no good answer. There's no good way to
Yeah.
fix it.
Well, like just like what is important to describe? Like what is like
Oh.
beneficial to the scene? What does the characters need? What are they interacting with? What you don't need to describe every fucking detail and every fucking scent, although that's a good practice to do to give the reader a sense of being there. But like I tend to write pretty lean. I only write what I think is really, really important to what's happening, to the tone, to the characters and whatnot. I'm very character focused.
Yeah. I imagine there's also like a point of degree where you actually have to expect that the reader has enough intelligence that they can pick up on a lot of like smaller things and like fill the details themselves, like
I
in
don't
their brain
know
to
about
brain.
that. I'm not sure. I'm very scared to see like why didn't they just do this or like well if you think about it because of what they said earlier that informed. I'm just terrified. Terrified. Illiteracy is a huge problem in the world right now,
Oh
and I'm
crap, you're right. I
scared.
forgot. I forgot that people don't know how to read.
But who knows? Maybe my book will work really well with older people.
Gonna start advertising it at the local old folks home. Hey, yo, guys,
Mm-hmm.
read this book. You got nothing else to do, so here you go.
I mean, if you look at the cover, it looks like the cover to a thriller, so like it might catch some people's eyes.
Yeah. Are you always gonna have the bird on the cover, or is the eye
I
gonna
don't
be like
know.
in other stuff?
I'm not sure. The Bureau Arcana logo will be a major staple, but it does like this is not the cover I planned on. That's just one like that my that the artist just drew. Like I
When it
just
gets the movie rights, don't worry. They're just gonna put the actors on the covers, so you won't have
that's
any
fine
choice
by
to think
me.
about it. Well, what is it
Unless
like?
it,
Someone had like a collection of like every Harry Potter version of like the Sorcerer's Stone, and they had like 20 something different like versions. I'm like, why are you collecting this?
God, that sucks.
Oh, I like that. It's a burb on top of the eye,
Yes,
and
with the
then like
tentacle
they
wreaths.
had like tentacle wreath. And I was gonna say like, I see
I
it.
really love it. Oh God, it's gorgeous. I love it so much.
Future tattoo.
Oh, that's a great idea. Do you have any tattoos?
I have a blue X on my right shoulder for Mega Man X.
That's awesome. I
Tattoos
have
are cool.
yeah, I have some runes from Bloodborne on my wrist and on my shoulder.
Nice. I think those are cool.
Hmm.
Like all like the different like symbolism in regards to a lot of those like FromSoft games. Also
Hmm.
like the weapon insignias from Monster Hunter or the job class runes from FF14. Like
I could
all of them are
not for the
nice.
life of me get into Monster Hunter. It just felt like weaker, diluted from software games.
It's definitely a different kind of romp. I want to say it's one that's definitely improved the more people you play. But the problem
Mm.
is like that even like the newer ones, they don't really teach you how to enjoy the game. Like I had to learn actually like how to play the game from watching like old Pro Jared videos, and then from
Pro
then
Jared. That's a
yeah.
name I haven't heard in a while.
Well, yeah, that's how long ago I had to learn.
I haven't heard that name since I saw his penis.
I'm glad I didn't look at those, but yeah,
It's
that
a
that
decent
was on the
penis.
internet. I mean, I've seen penis before. I'm not. I don't think anyone's gonna like surprise me. I don't feel like I need to like see more and compare.
I don't know, man. I'm a connoisseur. You should be like me, a connoisseur of cock.
That is not the logo I want when my boss title intro comes up.
Why? What's in your cheeks today, there, Zarataro, hamster boy? Certainly not cock. Sorry.
Oh, wieners. Schl- Schlongs? No, not schlongs.
Hot dogs. What's
Hot
get your mind out of
dogs.
the gutter?
How dare y'all?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm like this.
Yeah, but no, Monster Hunter is a definitely an acquired taste. Like I to get Fang even like remotely interested, we had to like baby walk him through like the first like 10 hours before like it started to click for him.
Fuck me. 10 hours. That's too much time.
I was very determined to make him have fun
All
because
right.
he wasn't going to do it on his own.
Maybe, maybe I need to play with you, and you can teach me how to have fun. 10
Yeah,
hours.
10 hours.
Christ.
It was a lot. It was a lot.
Yeah. Sounds like a lot. Excuse me.
All right, let's see. You know, I was gonna say like I was gonna ask you what are some books that you could recommend that you enjoy, but I feel like we kind of went over that earlier with a
Yeah.
lot of your inspirations.
King and Yellow. I fucking love the King and Yellow, man. And it's like, it's people. I've always heard about it, but like, I don't think many people have read it, and it's not what you think. It's not the tentacly monster creature feature that you think of for Lovecraftian horror. Half the book is a romance story that has almost nothing to do with anything weird or eldritch. It's very strange. It's very weird. Like half the book is a horror book, a weird science fiction book, and then it's just a romance.
Isn't romance truly the most science fiction of it all?
You're right. That is the most like cosmically horrible thing I can think of.
So yes, everyone, make sure to read Reacher, The King in Yellow, catch up on your Edgar Allan Poe. Read the Resident Evil novel one so you can see the monkeys tear apart Wesker.
You know what's funny? Like I distinctly remember reading the Resident Evil Zero book and like seeing so many very strange typos in it. I'm like, okay, maybe I can be an okay writer if even a fucking mainline Resident Evil book can have typos in it.
I feel like I tried reading a Mass Effect book and I was just like turned off by like the way it was written. I'm like, this is kind of
Ooh,
not my
maybe
jam.
I have hope because like I fucking proofread the shit out of this. One because when last week I was recording the audiobook for it. When reading it aloud, you catch every goddamn issue. So a lot of my recording session was me reading aloud, reading an obvious typo, going "God damn it," and then and then marking it on my physical copy of my book to correct later. But all those corrections are now corrected, and the final book is uploaded, and I'm ready to ship it. Come the date.
Yo, let's go. And that is volume one of the Bureau Arcana, the twist of fate. Twists
Yes.
of fate. It's like demons' souls. You
Yeah,
gotta remember the
you
S.
know, I workshopped around. I was like, should it be the twist of fate or the twists of fate? And people like the twists of fate more because you know it is plural. There are
It is
multiple
plural.
twists
There are
of
multiple
fate.
twisty twists.
A huge influence was actual like Half Life. A huge influence was Half Life and Half Life 2.
I can imagine. Half Life was one of those like big things where it's like, all right, this is gonna change gaming for a bit,
For a bit, just a little bit.
just a little bit. Hello, audience. If there's anyone in the audience that would like to ask us any questions about anything that we've talked about today, or just in general, feel free to ask us in the chat, and we will answer you promptly, or we'll get back to it later. I don't know. I may make y'all wait until next week to answer.
Chirp, 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 chirp. Sorry.
Cricket, cricket.
I have a cricket on my soundboard. You can't hear it, but I can. It'd make me giggle.
Yay!
I need to put more shit on my soundboard. Do you have a soundboard? Do you have a Stream Deck?
I do not. Bang has convinced me to get one. I just haven't had the budget for it yet. I want to get a Switch 2 before I get a Stream Deck.
They're not. I got mine used, and I found out that like my recording artist, the studio I used to record, I went to record my audiobook, also had the same Stream Deck I have, which is crazy.
Ooh. Do you have the normal one or do you have the deluxe?
I don't fucking know. It does what I want it to do, so I don't really care.
That's fair.
Like if you've looked on my Twitter, I've kind of posted some of the equipment, and it's like a vintage Neumann U47 microphone, which is the same kind of fucking microphone Frank Sinatra used. A rack of analog audio filters. Hi, James. What's up?
Hello,
And there's like
James.
a hugely overly complex switcher board, and a mixer rather. Switcher boards for video. And I just there's a fucking Grammy and an Emmy on the fucking speakers behind the thing. I was blown away. It was an incredible studio.
Nice. I used to have like a bigger mixer and a well, what was the name of the microphone? That big fancy one that they use for all those podcasts. Not a Bose.
Sure,
Sure,
sure.
yeah.
SM7. Fucking hate that microphone.
Yeah, no, like
It's a
it
great
wasn't my jam.
microphone.
It's great, but it just like I decided that I wanted just like a professional like headset microphone.
Oh, I
And
recommend an AT2020. This is what I'm using right now, and it's really warm, and nice. Is that Royce the Grammy and Oscar winner? No, it was Grammy and an Emmy. If I said Oscar, my bad. I didn't win the fucking Oscar.
he's just being humble. He totally did.
I fucking know. No. I worked for someone who won an Oscar, an Emmy, and a Grammy.
He's working on a Golden Globe.
God, imagine if I won a Golden Globe.
I'm working on a Nobel Peace Prize. I figure I have as much better chance as anyone. I mean,
Well,
I'm not.
apparently the
I mean, if I was a war criminal, it'd be a lot easier to get. But until
you
then,
know, we were joking about not talking about politics, but now I'm gonna. Did you see that the entire city of Minneapolis is nominated for a Nobel Peace Prize?
yeah, I don't even know how you can do that.
I don't know, but I really hope they win. That would be like the most cosmically incredible thing I've ever seen. If the entire city of Minneapolis wins a Nobel Peace Prize, I would be so happy. Anyway, that's the end of the politics. Forgive me.
Yay! Oh, James, you may have missed it, but if you have a question for me or Royce about anything we've discussed today, feel free to put it into the chat.
Them.
Anything you may have wanted to ask him, but he wasn't obligated to answer you beforehand. Now's your chance.
And I learned this after I recorded, because I was hanging out with the recording engineer. His name is George. And Thriller was playing on the radio, and then you know that part. Okay, I should preface this by, you have heard Thriller, right?
Yes.
Michael Jackson's Thriller.
Yep.
All right, you know the Vincent Price part, right?
Yes.
Apparently, George recorded that. He's just like,
Whoa.
we were listening to that, and then that part came on, and he just casually points to the right. I recorded that. I was like, what?
Surprise!
Jesus Christ! So yeah, that's the kind of pedigree behind my audiobook.
I am excited. And you said Bureau Arcana: The Twists of Fate comes out February 28th.
That is correct.
Is it only for physical or digital as well?
Physical and digital and audiobook. Audiobook will not be coming out on February 20th because this is fully dependent on when I finish editing it. And you know, editing 17 hours of audio might take a little while.
Might take a few minutes, a few seconds.
Just a few seconds, just a few thousand seconds.
You know, seconds are like pesos. They translate well.
But yeah, it's gonna be on Amazon and everywhere else. It's gonna be cheaper on Amazon, and in my opinion, the quality of the book is better on Amazon, which is fucking weird. That it's both cheaper and better quality. I
That's
feel
how they
bad
get
saying
you.
that. How they get? It's a fucking better product.
Yeah, I know. That's how they get you.
Like, there's a section of my book that's just like a huge chunk of redaction, and on the Amazon book, it's beautiful. It's just pure crisp black, and on the other printer's book, it sucks. It's dull. It's almost transparent. Like, it's fucking bad. Anyway, but like, it's fine.
buy it from every source that you can. Buy it digitally. Buy it physically.
Oh my god.
Buy it
That's
twice.
a lot. That's
But
a lot to
buy it three times because you gotta have one to read, one to lend, and one to collector. That way,
Yeah.
next time you meet Royce at a convention, you can get him to sign it.
Oh my god.
Then its
Like, I
value
don't
will
wanna
only
feel
go
like
up.
that seems insane, but like, Yeah, dude, buy it. Buy five. One to donate, one to read, one to donate, one to collect, one to yeah, whatever. Fuck it. Just do whatever you want, man. And there'll be like, and then you can buy the audiobook and then the digital copy. Fuck.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for coming on to the show. I know it probably wasn't like a very crowded
Thank you so
one. I'm
much for
still
coming
still
on my
getting.
face.
Hey,
I'm
I got a
sorry.
good shot. But this is why
You're
don't people
fine,
don't have
man.
me on their head anymore.
Oh yeah, hold on. I can control you on my VTube studio. Wait, not no. Fuck, VTube studio's broke. I can't do it.
Can't do it. You're broke. No.
Ah.
For the people that are watching, what they can expect from your streams coming up forward. I know you said you had
Uh,
a RE speed run coming up.
I think I'm trying to get through Resident Evil 2 remake again. I'm playing Yakuza 8, which is probably the last Yakuza game I'm going to stream, which is crazy because I started streaming with Yakuza 2. So I've gone through the entire series.
Oh,
So it's kind of crazy to be done with the series.
you're not gonna go back and stream Zero Director's Cut?
I don't know because like RGG, the company, is being really bad. They're being incredibly dumb.
Yes, they are.
Oh, so you're okay? You're in the loop. Are you a Yakuza fan?
I am a big Yakuza fan. I'm the one I think
Oh
that got Fang
boy.
into Yakuzis.
Oh hell yeah! I forgot. Yeah, they use a fucking Yakuza fan. They're fucking. Have you seen what they're doing with the game? Yakuza 3 is my favorite Yakuza game. So like, I was very
That was
very
my
excited for
that
Kiwami
was my
3.
that was my first Yakuza game.
Oh hell yeah! Mine was 0, like a newbie. But yeah, I love Yakuza 3 is my favorite. It's the first one that made me fucking cry like a bitch.
It's
And they're
got
just
good
like
moments.
fucking butchering it.
Yeah,
Look how they
I
massacred
don't I
that
don't
boy.
Kiwami 3 didn't really need to happen. It's one
Yeah,
of those things where it's like it was fine the way it was.
I think it really needed it because the combat is sucks, but it's still my favorite story wise.
That's true.
It has
The combat wasn't the best. There were a lot of tanky enemies, if I recall.
it has my favorite memes in the entire franchise. Fucking chapter 9, the plot, taking Dago to the roof, beautiful eyes. I fucking love Yakuza 3.
I always enjoy just the big construction site full of people that work for Majima.
Uh-huh.
It's just like, yeah, I know this is normal.
Hi, Jay. Wow, everyone showed up like late. Fuck up! Fuck's wrong
Hi,
with you
Vivian.
guys? Why weren't you earlier?
It's good to see you. But
You missed
yeah,
all the shit. I just like went into like talked about all the cool, exciting details of my book. I spoiled everything. Like I'll tell you which of my favorite characters died. Which of
don't
your
worry.
favorite characters are gonna die?
Oh, the prettiest one.
Let's see. Who's one of the prettiest? Nope, the prettiest one is Miles, and he survives, or does he?
He survived. Oh, there you go. See, the pretty one lives. But yeah, no. If you missed the show, the VOD will be up tomorrow. No, not tomorrow. What's the day
Why
after
not right
tomorrow?
now? Oh, well, I guess to YouTube. You have
To
to do YouTube?
YouTube, yeah. Yeah, you can just go back and watch the VOD on Twitch. But if you go to my YouTube channel, you can get all of my VODs. And of course, all the past episodes of Yo You Like That as well, if you want to go back and check any of the other topics we've talked about.
I really need to get in the habit of uploading my VODs to YouTube. I just
I mean, it's not like I really get like any money or views out
I
of
know,
it. It's
but
really
it's like it's
it's really
good.
more for just I'm taking advantage of YouTube not charging me for having a place to put
Yeah,
them all.
it's fantastic archival and just good like content creation hygiene. I just don't. I really should. I feel like really bad that a lot of my streams are gonna become the fucking lost media, but well.
Don't worry, you'll eventually run into that one guy from Russia that like saved all of your stuff and then dubbed it in Russian.
Dude, that would be awesome. Because I do know like a lot of like I don't remember what creator, but like yeah, his content was saved from the abyss of lost media because of like Russian dubs.
The Spooty
Booty
Russ.
plays. That's right. Yes. We didn't hang out more. You're cool.
Thank you. I am pretty cool. I'm
Okay,
not
calm
even
down,
gonna be humble.
motherfucker.
Nope. Sorry. Like Fang should have warned you. lift me up a little bit, and I'm gonna like tear down the sky.
Hey, at least you accept the compliment. I'm so tired of people like, what Mino? Which I do too, so I'm a fucking hypocrite. Oro, 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 oro,
Oro, oro, oro, oro,
oro,
oro,
oro,
oro,
oro,
oro.
oro. I could have recorded the most expensive oro in VTubing history, and I didn't. I'm so disappointed in myself.
There's always next time.
Yeah, fucking $50,000 microphone. Who knows how many goddamn dollars for the stack filled. Anyway, hi.
So
What
you're
you
gonna
want?
be making a Cameo account, right?
No, who cares? Who's gonna fucking like? People don't spend $2 for me to say "good boy" on my stream. No one's gonna spend like fucking $100 for me, like,
I
"Hey,
mean, if they
guys,
had the chance.
hey, Jason, I heard it's your birthday. Have you seen what's his name? The guy who plays Hank from Breaking Bad. His cameos.
Oh no, I haven't. I didn't even know that guy
Oh,
did cameos.
oh my fucking god, they're so funny. Walt, don't lie to me, Walt, you sussy bugger. I don't know, you're acting kind of sus lately, Walt.
Oh no.
Oh, it's perfection. You're a poor boy. See, yeah, Jay can't afford me saying "good boy." Anyway, hi.
Hi.
What are we doing?
We're closing up shop. We're closing up shop. Let's see. The next episode of Yo You Like That will be this Saturday. We'll be having Mount Butterfly Fox in talking about the Fallout series. So feel free, people, to come by and check that out then. If you haven't followed RoyceGGaming, let's see. Let me highlight that.
Oh, I didn't
Copy.
even once mention the analog horror series that I'm also releasing on fucking the 28th.
Look forward to that too. There we go. We gave him a shout out. So make sure you're following him if you aren't already. Royce, thank you so much for coming on. It was a lot of fun, and we rambled a lot about a lot of stuff. But I'm super excited to get your book on the 28th.
Thank you. I'm
All
excited.
right.
I'm so excited. I'm so nervous. Everyone who, if anyone does buy it and reads it, because I'm an indie author, if you leave a review, that incredibly helps a lot. But anyway, sorry, I've taken up a lot of your time.
Everyone, make sure you leave awesome reviews, and not just the kind where it's like I bought it for my husband and he said he liked it.
I don't know if like every single person said that. That would be really funny.
Look, I've seen how those Amazon reviews go.
Oh God, wonderful! Thank you for having me. Thank you so much for having me.
Well, bye everybody. Y'all have a good day. I'm going to stealth raid someone, so if you want to, feel free and see someone in my community. Stick around, but if not, y'all have a good one. Bye, Q.
Bye, y'all.